Emily!
I got this big one, the bigger one of this.
You try to make her laugh.
Emily! Boo! 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 Yeah! Boo! Who's this little girl in the world? Is it my Emily Bush? Yeah! Hello! Yeah! Yeah! Oh, so excited, aren't you? Yeah!
Hello everyone. A few of us thought it would be cool to do a few devotionals for you guys, our students, and I was going to write one this evening, but Emily keeps crying, so I've resorted to filming so I can hold her and cuddle her and hopefully keep her asleep and speak to you guys. I want to actually just share a little bit about some of the things I've learned in being a dad, being a father. I've really loved it. I absolutely love looking after Emily. I love having her in our family. She's so precious to us, and we really love her. She's just great. Like whenever she smiles, it just makes us so happy, and she can do like the stupidest little thing, and we just think it's like amazing. It's like no baby has ever held onto a toy or sat unaided for like 1.5 seconds on their own. We're just like, ugh. She's incredible. So yeah, we're really enjoying it. But there is a whole bunch of difficult stuff that comes with parenthood. Some bits that aren't much fun. I guess the things that have caused us most difficulty are lack of sleep. So Emily only sleeps about 3 hours a night at a time. So it's like 3 hours then awake, then 3 hours. So as you can see, we're bags and we're a bit tired. I guess the other cost is just you lose a whole bunch of freedom. You just can't go and do whatever you want to do. You can't just go and be spontaneous, go and do stuff. You always got to think of Emily and what she might need and put that first. I guess there's also you just lose time as well, so you just don't have as much time to do other stuff. So I can't spend time just with Joe very often. I can't spend time just going to do whatever, seeing friends, or I need to be home from work by a certain time. So it's just it puts a whole bunch of restraints on your time as well, and then there's cost to your finances as well. So that's always fun, not having as much money. So you kind of, you got quite a few of these things, and you just think, well, is it worth it? Is having Emily worth it? And I don't know huge amounts in life, but I tell you what, she is the most amazing thing, and I would just do anything for her and endure kind of any hardship, any of those difficulties. They're just not comparative. My love for Emily it goes way beyond any of those difficulties or hardships. And I guess also, we end up doing a whole bunch of stuff we don't particularly necessarily enjoy doing or want to do, or don't think particularly fun. Like being up with her and she's screaming in the middle of the night, or cleaning up her sick, or mopping up some poo. Babies do some nasty poos, by the way. Anyway, well, that's for another discussion. But I don't do those out of obligation because I should, because I'm her father, or I love her because I should, because I'm a father. No, it comes out of not an obligation, but comes out of my heart for her, because I want her to be clean, I want her to be healthy, I want her to be rested, I want the best for her. So that's kind of the heart of why I do those things. And I guess it's just reminded me about how God fathers us. God's looked at us, and you and I, with all the junk we've got going on in our lives, the habits that aren't great that we keep on doing, we keep promising God we won't do them, we keep on doing them, our insecurities, our fears, those worries, our selfishness, all those things we've got going on, and God's looked down at us and He said, man, they're my kids, and I really want to be in a relationship with them, and to God there was a much bigger hardship than just getting up in the middle of the night or just wiping a bum. There was a big hardship. It cost God an awful lot. It cost Him His Son, and I can't even begin. I don't even want to begin thinking about losing Emily or having to sacrifice Emily for anything. I can't even begin to think about that. God's no fool. God knew it was going to cost him something. And if something's going to cost you something, you have to value it. You wouldn't spend £100 on an empty Coke can or something like that. If you spend a lot of money or something costs you a lot, it means you value it a lot. It's one of the reasons why we make you guys who've been on Kenya trips spend a lot of time in team building and things like that. We want it to cost you. We want you to value it. And the fact that God the Father was willing to sacrifice his son just says so much about how much he values us individually, how much he values Andy Bray and you. And I've just been blown away by it. Just once again, just the basics of Christianity. It's so powerful, and I've known them, and I've learned about it, and I've read about it, and I've experienced it, and I think, yeah, I've got it. But then God just does stuff, and it makes me think, man, I've really got it this time. And then push it even deeper and deeper. It's not like you get it once and it's got. I find with knowing more about God and knowing more about myself, my relationship with him, it just grows deeper and deeper, and I think Esther posted something about our roots going deeper and deeper into him, or maybe it was Gemma. But I think it's such an important thing to keep going back to the basics, keep going back to how much value God has put on your life through the sacrifice of Jesus, how much he wants you as a son or daughter. Just dwell on that. Just get half an hour at some point, or 20 minutes, and just read some of the scriptures, or sit and pray about it, and just, man, that's how much God loves me, that he was willing to sacrifice his son to get me in relationship with him. It's bonkers, absolutely nuts. So guys, I really encourage you just to sit with that. She's starting to squirm, so I'm going to sign off, but guys, we love you very much. We're all here for you. If you ever need anything or want anything, or whatever it is, we're here for you. Joe and I are here for you, Derek's here for you, Trevor and Fee are here for you, Helen's here for you, Gemma's around, Ruth's around. We all love you and we want to support you, so please, if anything's going on, you could just do some prayer or a chat. Please get in touch with us, and we look forward to seeing you at Christmas. Peace.